Hello everyone, Duke here with the next part of this Rome Total War Remastered Barbarian Invasion Historical Battles series. That's a mouthful. We've managed to get through the first battle, okay, the Battle of Baden Hill, with the imagined meeting between King Arthur and the Saxons. And now we're on to the second and final historical battle of this expansion, the Battle of Chalons. This is a historical battle, as I understand it. This is Attila the Hun and what seems to be a mostly cavalry army against the command of the Goths and the Western Romans. I'll have to check this afterwards. I didn't actually check before, but I think the Romans actually won this battle. I think this is the battle where he was stopped, Attila, but I might be wrong about that. So we might be trying to reverse history if I'm right. I've sort of shown you a bit of the text there. Hopefully, if you want to read that, you're welcome to. We seem to have, as I say, an extremely cavalry-heavy army. I'm actually quite pleased about that. I think cavalry is very useful in historical battles. We have Goths, which are mostly cavalry, and then we have a Roman army, which is almost entirely infantry. Oh no, actually, they've got quite a bit of cavalry, you know. So we're going to have to rely on ours being better. We'll see. I think this could be a genuinely tough battle. We're outnumbered once again. Just to show, I'm on remastered settings and we're playing on very hard because we're going for max difficulty. So yeah, without further ado, I'll let the intro play out and then we'll start playing, experimenting and seeing what's what. I have no idea what I'm in for. I've never tried these historical battles before in Barbarian Invasion, so this is the first. Let's get going.
Chalons, Gaul, 451 AD. Attila the Hun, the scourge of God, and his rampaging horde ride to battle once more. A burning swathe of destruction and misery is left in Attila's wake. Ahead lies the soft heartland of the Western Roman Empire, ripe for plunder. The whole of Western Europe is at his mercy. But the last true Roman and defender of Roman civilization bars Attila's path. Flavius Aetius commands a formidable Roman force. A host of heavy cavalry prepares to strike hard, while heavy infantry provides the backbone to his army. And carriage ballistae prepare to strike from distance. Rome's Visigothic allies, commanded by King Theoderic, stand ready to join battle. Attila is expert in the ways of war. He knows the value of high ground to an army. Every wood is a place from which to release his hidden troops in ambush. The storm crows circle overhead. The hour has come.
Okay, right. God, I always love the intros to the battles in Rome. You know, all these battles. They're just so cinematic. They were the coolest thing as a kid. Anyway, let's look. So they've got a lot of infantry in the middle, flanked by loads of cavalry. You mentioned this high ground here. I don't disagree. That probably is quite useful. Infantry. Now, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to come towards us. What I'm going to do is probably just march them up. I don't want to be too thin. I'll go up there. Infantry's not going to be the thing that saves this battle. This is very much going to be a cavalry battle. That's my guess. And we've got mostly melee on this side. I've got to make a decision here. How much... I don't really like to split up my horse archers and stuff because it gets micromanagey. I'd like to keep them sort of grouped together. I think I'll do that, and I think I'll send them this way. I saw that they have, in the intro, a mounted ballistae thing, which is pretty cool. Chariot ballistae. We'll see how devastating they are. Barely ever see them in the campaign, so that's going to be fun. I'll put these guys in the woods for now. And then Attila, I will keep No, you know what? I'm going to send Attila with the heavy cavalry. I am not too bothered about my infantry. For better or for worse. We're going to experiment as always in this first battle, see what's what, see what goes down. If it turns out that losing the infantry is too bad, then we'll try again. All that stuff. Anyway, so I'm going to get my cavalry up here, the archers anyway, to use a high ground for a ranged advantage. They've got skirmish mode on, which is what I want to see. And I move my heavy cavalry all the way over here so that we can fall upon them en masse. So I think our heavy cavalry is going to be pretty dang good. Hunnic heavy cavalry. Okay, the tribal light cavalry not so much, but and my general is going to be brilliant, I should think. We are the Huns after all. If there's anything we should be doing well, it's cavalry. Now these guys, I'm counting on them being able to skirmish and keep these guys distracted, whilst we maybe be able to descend on that Ostrogoths. I keep calling them Ostrogoths. I think the intro called them Ostrogoths as well, so it's not just me. But yeah, we want to maybe fall upon them and try and get some easy kills. That's good. Yeah, let's. Perfect. That's what I want to see. I want us to weaken their heavy cavalry there. We've got some missile cavalry there. I will ignore them for now because we're very unlikely to catch them. Got a lot of stuff over here. Oh, tribal light cavalry. I'll have them chase them. They're light. They might actually catch up. So we'll see what happens there. I'm going to start bringing my infantry up actually. Meanwhile here, I'm going to try and crush their men while they're not looking at us. Alright, we're fleeing. That's not good. Wow, we fled very quickly. That's interesting. Alright, I don't think this was the way. But that worked very well, so... Okay, I'll tell you what. Yeah. Disaster. Although we did get the horse archers. Okay, alright. Bad attempt. Let's try again. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing with my horse archers again, because that worked very well. They were able to tie down a lot of their cavalry and get quite a lot of kills on them, which is exactly what I want. So I'm going to do that. I'm then going to keep these guys. Maybe the script is going to bring them closer and we can run into them. Maybe I was a bit premature. So let's adjust accordingly. I might keep my general there actually to bait them into going this way. And I'm going to put everyone into the woods here. Maybe I'll turn them like that a bit. Okay, let's see what happens there. And I'm going to keep my infantry there. And I'm going to make us look deceptively weak here and try and bait them to come onto us. And then it's when we come at them from both sides. Let's see what happens. I was surprised how fast my cavalry fled. The morale is in the orange though, so that's a problem. But we'll cross that bridge. I do not feel like this is an unbeatable battle already. I already feel like this is very doable. The disparity, the difference between our men, our head count is acceptable. The enemy always have more in these scenarios, but I think we've got enough men to do this with. I'm going to bring them up a little bit. Please don't Attila with them. Yeah, and let's hope this works as well as it did last time. I want to take out their Scolae Palatinae nice and early and exhaust them, tear them away from their main line. All these guys have managed to hide in the woods. You can tell by the ambush icon here, the eye. So now they might feel a bit emboldened to try and get us. Scolae Palatinae is catching up to our cavalry, but mostly we've gotten away, so we're fine. Skirmishing is working quite good here. I'm pleased to see it. Alright, okay, they are charging in here, so we want to be careful. I'm going to run into them while they're sort of on their own. I'm going to stay in large groups. I'm going to keep skirmishing these guys. Yeah, I'm going to descend. If I can get all this cavalry to just be broken, I will feel very good about dealing with this. Alright, they're horse archers. Okay, I will ignore the horse archers then. I'll press on and try and take up the Foederati. But I will send a tribal unit again, maybe to run them down. I'll see. Yeah, I want to take out their cavalry nice and early. Nice, they're done. I feel like if we stay in a one big group, our morale will hold. Right, I want to take out their cavalry, and then I'm going to pull back. After that, I will then pull back for a moment. Right, unsurprisingly, their mercenary noble Alan things didn't break. I'm going to pull back and hope we don't flee doing it. Our men have decided to run forward. I don't like that. I'm going to get my general up here to help. My cavalry's off. That's the end of the heavy cavalry, but they've done quite a lot of damage. I'll rally what I have left to try and take out these mercenary Alan nobles. Good, they're dead. Alright, you guys come this way. I'm going to hope that those guys come back. Meanwhile, I'm going to flank them. And let's pull back the cavalry. I'm not done with them yet. Alright, let's go get the Foederati infantry. Horse archers are keeping these guys down. If they've caught my Hunnic cavalry, though, that's a shame, but we'll deal with them later. Ah! We've been flanked by Foederati cavalry. They had reserves. Oh, dang it. Oh, that completely crushed my cavalry. Damn them. Alright, yeah, I've not done well here. Our morale is really bad. Yeah, we're not winning this one. Okay, try again. Okay. We'll send the horse archers up here again. Could bring the Hunnic cavalry this way. So I would like to get some cavalry over there to actually mop up what's left of them. I'll keep this heavy cavalry here, and I'm going to keep my infantry there. Because it kind of looks like they're coming towards us, like the script's bringing them this way. I want to take out that Scole Palatine, because I want to have as much infantry as possible to play around with once the battle starts, to really flank everyone. Oh, guard mode. That was a problem last time. We weren't in guard mode, and all our men went crazy. Right, cavalry! Right. I don't know if they were trying to suggest that I move all my men onto this hill. These guys are hidden. Okay, cool. We're starting to fire on them. I think these guys should be quite weak to missiles. I mean, I'm perfectly happy with this too for now. We can take out a lot of their infantry. Because they definitely have us beat them. Their infantry is definitely going to be better than ours. So if we can thin them out here, all the better. I actually don't really want to fight. Just because I know what our morale's like, I don't really want to fight these guys. I'm going to play it a bit more cautiously this time. Let's try a more cautious approach. These guys are skirmishing, right? Yeah. I'm not going to do the Cantabrian Circle. I'm not really that big a fan of it, if I'm honest with you. Right, they're off. Good. I'm trying to keep back because I feel like these guys are going to try and fire some P lasers, and I don't want that. Oh, nice. They've turned around. That's going to get some easy kills on them. I feel like they're trying to muster their Scole Palatine after us. So let's just be careful. Right, we're thinning them out here. Doing a lot better with our horse archers than we did last time. Okay, now they're sending in some Palatine. And then they're not sending them in. Let's try and get these guys to bugger off by running after them. Perfect. They're running away. That means they won't fire on us. I'm hoping Attila's presence actually scares people. Let's hold a little longer here. I might go in slow motion soon just because Rome battles are very quick. Really quick, believe me. So once it gets going, you need to be able to make split-second decisions. Otherwise, your morale can turn. It turns on a dime in this game. Like if you're not paying attention, like one quick charge and your men are fleeing. So yeah, let's try and crush these guys. If we can get rid of this heavy cavalry, this entire flank's basically at our mercy. And I feel like our men here should be able to take care of them. I'm going to... I'd rather my horse archers didn't fire on their Palatine because I don't want to hit my men. Perfect, they broke really quickly. I'm going to pull back. I'd like them to try and come after us, and then I'll turn around and deal with them. So far, so good over here in that they're being really slow. We've got plenty of time. Our horse archers still have half their ammunition left, which is great to see. Means the odd bar is going to be, yeah, really in our favour at the moment. Right, let's go back on normal again for a sec. Right, their ballistae is firing on us, but it's not doing too much damage. Do we charge these? Is that cavalry? Foderati cavalry, yeah. I was wondering if I should hit these guys just with all my might on this flank as hard as I can, but I don't think that would work. Not at this stage. Let's try chasing some of them. These guys, get in position there. I want you to get ready to fight their noble Goth warriors once they close in. They're sending the Scole Palatine after us. I'd rather these guys actually fired on them because they're lighter. Leave these to Attila. I'm going to try and catch up with these and get these to break because they're going to be a pain otherwise. Yep, perfect. They've actually tried to turn around and deal with us. That's going to get them absolutely minced, so that's good. I'm not too bothered about weapons or infantry at this stage. I don't see them pulling off a miracle. I don't see them being pivotal to our battle later on in the battle either, so I'm quite happy to just let the dice roll with them. It's a bit cold, but it's keeping most of their army pinned down for the moment. Half tempted to go after their general, but I won't just yet. I'm going to try and lead their cavalry over here. Let's lead it really far away. That's quite good. Right, the Foderati are off. That's what we like to see. Let's get these Catholic priests, because they inspire morale, which I don't want them to have. Foderati. Maybe I'll turn around and try and deal with these guys. Yeah, let's try it. Oh, the general wants to scrap, does he? Well, let's have one. Attila. Hey, I gave you an order. You're helping your general. Help me! Ugh, they're charging without orders. That's annoying. That happens in this game. Elite units can charge without orders. But let's try and get their general. Right, my infantry are off. Not surprised. We've managed to crush some more cavalry on this flank. I'm going to bring them up. So, yeah, they're losing all mobility now. I've still got a lot of arrows to play with. Their general's down. This is looking very promising now. The only thing that's going bad is our infantry's getting massacred, but they've done their job in that. Look, all these men are now focused down here. I might try and go get this general now. If he goes down as well, then I think that's the Goths basically done. I'm firing on these guys. They're facing away from us here, so I'm going to go after them. Come on, let's go. Guys, move. Come on. Ah, they're celebrating. I don't want them to celebrate. We're not done yet. Guys, move. No, they've bugged out. They're not moving. No, I can't move them. What do I do? What do I do, guys? How do I make them move? There we go. Right, we took some needless losses there from some missiles because we shouldn't have stayed still. But we're moving again. That's all that matters. Right, I'm going to mop these guys up. I'm going to keep shooting these. Have we got there? Yeah, he's about to flee. He's about to die. Good. Goes another general. That's going to be another hit to their morale.
Now they may turn and run. Attack!
Right, I'm going to have to turn around and deal with them. What are these? Mercenary Allen Nobles. Okay, they could be nasty. Let's rally everyone so that we don't wet our pants. Crush them. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the time. Mercenary Allen Nobles, I suspect these guys have very good stats, so I'd rather these were dealt with nice and quick. Do these guys now. I think I'll bring them over to Attila, you know. I could charge these guys. Oh, do they have size on their wheels? No. Then I might go after them. And I'll send one unit to go intercept the Foederati. I don't think these guys will catch up to us. They're Palatina, so they won't have Pile. I might start firing on their mercenary Allen horse archers. I'm going to leave the archers to do their own thing now. I'm going to bring Attila down towards the centre as well. Yeah, I think we should try and mop up the last of the stuff in the middle here. Yeah, let's go mop them up. I think this ballista is getting really nasty kills on us, so I'd rather just crushed it, be done with it. No, that's not good. We have started fleeing. I'm guessing because it's a chariot, it has some fear-inspiring thing. That's annoying, but it's dead, so it's done, it's finished, it's not going to happen again. If we fail this attempt, that's good to know. The chariot is actually bad for our health. We need to be aware of that. Interesting. So there's, for anyone who's watching this for notes, look out for their chariot. It's bad for you. Because that shouldn't have been a rout. Because they are dead now. We managed to kill them to a man with the unit that was left, but everyone got scared of the chariot and fled. Right, I think their horse archers are all but spent. This is what I was worried about. Yeah, I'm going to run in and go get them. I'm happy to keep firing on their horse archers because I don't think I have any cavalry left to run after them. I want to get these guys while their morale is down. They're running. They're hopefully exhausted now. How can you tell? Their morale is not great. Our morale is really good now, apart from these guys. Pathfinding is being a bit funny at the moment, but let's be optimistic. Right, I'm going to run into these guys and really make them flee. Ooh, we took some losses there. Even though I'm telling them to fire on these guys, they're not, and that's really annoying me. Let's go get the Limitanii. Great, okay, the archers are fleeing. I'm going to run into these guys and just get them to go. Whoa! These guys have come back, but they have been caught by the infantry. Alright, I think the odds bar is starting to go in our favour now. Yeah, I think we have this one. Yeah, we've got plenty of men now to do this battle. Pretty sure now this is just a formality. Excellent. I knew the infantry would not be of any use. They did a very important thing in that they pinned down their main force for a while until we could deal with all their cavalry, all their good stuff, and then once even the best infantry, once they're up against cavalry, they just can't do much about it, and that's where we have a major advantage here. Especially once their generals are dead, their morale is not. We've killed 2 generals, so okay, he's fleeing, but then that should pincer that and deal with it. Good. Our morale is still not great apparently, so we're still going to lose the odd unit here, but I'm not worried now. Okay, let's mop this up. Wow, our arrows went really far there. Yeah, let's get the last of these guys. I'm not risking Attila at this point. He seems to be the only thing stopping my men from fleeing for some reason. They are crushed. Good. Okay, everyone who's still in the battle. Oh yeah, look at this. Look how many units we have. Everyone who's still in the battle is going to muster up here, and we've got plenty. Only thing is, they are forming a spear circle. But if I bring my general up, Attila might be able to scare them. Their morale down a bit. Do I have any more missiles? No. That's what I'm worried about. Right, it's the last thing we have. I was hoping to save some missiles because I saw these guys make this skiltron before. You know what actually might be smarter? Getting this unit done first so that the odds bar goes more in our favour, and it might break their morale even more. So I think we'll deal with everything else first, then we deal with the skirmisher. Right, let's go in here, deal with this. Good, they're dead.
It's no longer a battle, this is a hunt.
No, a coward chase. Right, I don't think there's anyone left. I might even let my men get their breath back, because exhaustion is killer from around. All these units are just running around, they have no idea what they're doing. Look at him! Look at that. He's so scared, all his personalities are coming out at once. Okay, I'm going to let my morale, my exhaustion come back up a bit. And then the only thing to do is run in and try and break them with numbers. There's not much else to do. Yeah, too much good to go now. Okay, this could go wrong, and it would be annoying, but there's nothing else I can do. I've got no missiles, no infantry, anything. So I'll send Attila in last. I'm going to send him in, and I just don't want Attila to die right at the last minute, ruin everything. So come on. Yes! It broke. That's it. Surely. Are they fighting to the death? Yeah, that's why the battle is in it. Alright, crush them. Done! Yes! What a result. Oh, I'm really pleased about that. Oh, good. I enjoyed that battle too. I've enjoyed these two battles. They're quite fun little set pieces. Okay, end the battle.
The enemy has been utterly broken. This is a most worthy victory.
Yeah, that Roman army was good. There weren't any weak units in it. They had quite a lot of heavy cavalry and light cavalry and missile cavalry, so they were a good match for us in quite a lot of ways. And their infantry was better than ours, so we had to kind of create local advantages with our cavalry. If that makes sense. I probably should have tried and see who got the most kills there for units, but I think we can probably guess. The horse archers got a lot of kills, and then yeah, they're heavy cavalry. So brilliant. All in one take, I should say, remastered and very hard down there. So that's that. Wow, brilliant. That was not as bad as the base game. That is Barbarian Invasion Historical Battles, very hard difficulty done. The hardest of the two was definitely Chalons. I'd say Baden Hill took one attempt, that one took 3, I believe. But even on very hard, these are not too bad. So I wouldn't worry about them too much compared to the other games. Yeah, this didn't hold a candle to Rome 1 in terms of difficulty. The base game, not quite. You know what I mean. So, yeah, excellent. That's Barbarian Invasion done. Not too much to say there. That's it for this expansion. And now, though, that means that I'm going to have to turn eventually to Alexander and do those battles. And unlike this expansion, where I didn't know what I was getting into and was pleasantly surprised, Alexander, I very much know what I'm getting into, and that's going to be really hard. I know the Alexander battles have a reputation. Suddenly, like Kyrenea, yeah, that's going to be horrible, and that's going to be bad. But I ain't no chicken. That will come soon, guys. I've come this far. I've done two of the 3 games in Rome 1. I'm not stopping here. So watch this space. We're going to jump onto Alexander soon. But for now, that is Barbarian Invasion done and dusted. So don't miss any of it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.